morning. This is Monique.
Good morning.
Hi, Monique.
Hello.
Monique is one of my star pupils right now.
Yes.
So Monique had Hashimotos. Actually, you knew that before you came in. You had Hashimotos.
Yes.
And actually, you had done a lot of homework before you even sought me out.
Yes. I had found Dr. Kazarian's book, and I was trying to find any solution that I could to Hashimoto's because I wasn't finding it with my, traditional doctors.
Right. Now, how long had you been suffering with these symptoms before you sought me out?
Years. I mean, I remember at least 5 years ago feeling the symptoms, and they just got progressively worse over that period of time.
And then when you say the Hashimoto symptoms, what primarily were they?
I was always tired, so I just never had any energy, always really tired, wasn't able to lose any weight no matter what I did. I had a lot of digestive symptoms and just always kind of cranky and irritable and just didn't feel good.
Right, right. So you kind of came in here to my office knowing what needed to get done. You just needed someone to kind of put it together for you.
Yeah, after reading the book, I realized that there were a lot of different moving factors,
right,
and that it was complicated, and that I needed someone who knew what they were doing to kind of guide me through it. So
right,
I was seeking someone who was specializing in this type of therapy.
Right, okay. And so we talked about what we needed to do. We kind of prioritized the area, and then we decided to do some testing. And what did we find?
We found that I have a horrible bacteria called Campylobacter.
Yes, yes. And little did we know, though, that by resolving that bacteria, your life would totally change.
It totally changed. It really totally changed. All my digestive symptoms were virtually gone, and my energy levels were through the roof. I, feel like I have a ton of energy now. I can do anything that I really want to, whenever I want to, whether it's like in the evenings. I'd always be really tired in the evenings, and now I have tons of energy in the evenings, and just happier, just less stressed and happier.
Awesome. Right. Now, as you mentioned, there's a lot of moving parts to this, but I think the key to what your success right now is that we kind of zeroed in on the main moving part that was causing the most problems.
Yeah, and it was something that most doctors would never have figured out or wanted to test, and so I think by treating the gut, which is what we focused on, we figured out, the culprit,
right,
the root of the problem.
Right, great. So what would you tell people watching this video who are going like, oh, I've tried 100 things, why would I go to a chiropractor? That doesn't make any sense.
Well, the number one thing is that Dr. Kajiki is very straightforward, and he has his patient's best interest at heart. You know how to treat this, obviously, and you don't require like a lot of different, tests and things like that. You just know what protocols need to happen, and it's you just have to follow the instructions. And, traditional medicine doesn't know how to cure this. They just don't. They give you a pill, and they expect you to get better, and you don't, because they're not treating the root cause. And you know how to treat the root cause, which is why I wanted to be your patient, and it's worked.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you very much. Well, congratulations.